Sandblaze followed Yellow Flame as she led the way to the Star Willow, his heart pounding in his chest. He wasn't ready to be leader. He was only recently promoted deputy, and that was only because Crowface had died to a fox. Yellow Flame looked back to him as they neared the ancient willow tree. Are you ready? Not at all, he thought. I'm ready as I'll ever be. Sandblaze stepped forward and touched his nose to the shimmering crystal, feeling a chill rush through his fur. His eyes shot open as he was standing in the middle of a purple field, brilliant colors of blue and purple and pink swirling in the sky, stars blinking in light. Welcome to StarClan, Kit. An achingly familiar voice mewed. Sandblaze turned and smiled, his mentor stepping up to him. You ready? No, Sandblaze admitted, but stood taller. I'll never be ready. Let's get this over with. Sandstorm laughed and touched his nose to Sandblaze's forehead. With this life, I give you mentorship. Lead the cast of our clan to a better future, and never forget, everyone has their own path. The life rushed through Sandblaze like a claw through dead grass, forcing his muscles to tense as he spasmed. He gasped for breath, looking up to see Sandblaze gone, but another familiar face replaced him. You've gotten so big. I'm very proud of you, Sand. Nighttooth mewed, purring loudly. The elderly cat leaned forward, licking Sandblaze's forehead before pushing his nose against it. With this life, I give you loyalty of kin. Family's never purely blood. Family's forged through trial and triumph. Never forget who your family is. Sandblaze choked back a sob. The life was fierce but gentle, a blazing fire and a soft breeze. Everything Sandblaze knew loved to feel like. He forced a smile as Nighttooth walked away, tails twitching with pride. Sandblaze's claws dug into the ground below him as he looked at his first apprentice. Wind, don't apologize, she said softly, as young as the day she died. Sandblaze felt grief well up in his throat. With this life, she stretched up to touch her former mentor's forehead. I give you strength. Life is never kind, but you must continue moving forward. Never give up. Thank you for being my mentor. Sandblaze choked out a broken cry as his former apprentice walked away. He was pulled from his swirling emotion to see a friend. Hey, Sandblaze, Midnight purred, smiled cheeky. Tell Dark I'm sorry, but with this life, I give you faith. Not faith in StarClan, but faith in yourself. Faith in your clanmates. Trust your own judgment. Trust your clan even more. Sandblaze forced himself to stay rude as the life burned under his fur. The pain was getting bearable, but not enough for him to relax. The deputy prior to Sandblaze stepped up next, Crowface looking proud. He didn't offer much of a greeting, resting his nose against the younger Tom's forehead and saying, with this life, I give you calmness in a crisis. Be the rock your clanmates can cling to. A burst of serenity hit Sandblaze, leaving him to exhale sharply, despite the pain and ache, both physical and emotional. He felt calm. He felt okay, if only for a moment. Brambleshade, a grumpy young cat, stepped forward next, grunting to greet the soon-to-be leader. Here's a life for bravery. Don't let your fears be your end. Sandblaze was partially reminded of how the young cat died, a rogue ambush where Brambleshade had frozen up, being killed in his fear. A shocking cat was next, Breezeheart. Sandblaze made a move to speak, but Tom shook his head. Let me speak, he meowed, voice low. He rested his nose against Sandblaze's forehead, speaking slowly. Forgiveness. It's powerful, important, and something I was forced to learn. There's a difference between forgiving and forgetting. Do not let resentment eat you alive. Fear and anger rushed through Sandblaze, emotions he could only assume were Breezeheart's as of his death. Tell Blaze I forgive him, Breezeheart said before nodding behind Sandblaze and leaving. Sandblaze turned slowly, confused, and gasped in horror, taking a step back as a shadowy figure stepped towards him. I'm Midnight, founder of this clan. He grated, voice low and grated. Sandblaze noticed flames scorching his paws and tears dripping down his face. I give a life to every leader of my clan, to warn them of my mistakes, and to ensure no cat follows my path. Sandblaze nodded, seeing the cat as not a threat. He leaned forward and Midnight pressed his nose to Tom's forehead. Sandblaze winced at the heat of his touch. With this life, I give you farsightedness. Look ahead before you act. Never be rash. Sandblaze was panting by the time he turned back to StarClan, feeling tears threaten to spill as he saw Flameclaw. You're almost done. One more life, she said gently. Finally, with this life, I give you compassion. Kindness is the bravest thing a cat can do, and while ruthlessness is necessary, it should never be your first option. The ancients have blessed you with the lives of the leader. Let stars guide your path, and may the stories of New know you as Sandstar. Lead MoonClan well. The spirits around Sandblaze cheered as New named his official title, and he opened his eyes to the rising sun, feeling ready to lead his clan, no matter the difficulty.